Are back. All right, let's get started. Welcome, everyone. Let me know where you are from in the chat. And we're going to get started here today. So, welcome, everyone. We're going to help you break free from the wrong career so that you can launch a coaching business that you love. And at the end of today, stay to the end because I have a workbook that I want to give you. It is the path to 10K months as a career coach. It's all about how to create freedom in your career coaching business. And I'm going to give you guys all of that at the end of today. So you can go from no clients to booked out completely free for everyone here. I want you guys to have this. It'll be kind of like your next step after you hear what I'm about to tell you today. So, welcome everyone to Break Free from the Wrong Career. I am so excited to have you here. I want to help you launch a coaching business that changes lives. I'm Anna Runyon. I'm founder of Classy Career Girl. If you're joining this webinar today, it means you're already on the path toward change. You're feeling something. Maybe it's a pull for more. Maybe it's a little restlessness with where you currently are. Maybe it's a desire to finally do the work that you were created to do and your work you were born to do. Maybe you're working in a job that doesn't feel aligned right now or anymore. Maybe it did before and it doesn't now. Maybe you're ready to pivot. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed. Maybe you're feeling stuck. I've been there. Maybe you always have known that you are meant to help others, and now you want to turn that into a real business. You are in the right place. Today, I'm going to show you how to turn your calling into a career as a confident, booked out career coach. Now, let's get started with our slides here today. I am going to teach you how to launch a coaching business in 90 days or less, the exact roadmap you need, how to attract your first paying clients without feeling salesy or sleazy. No one wants that. I'm going to help you turn your story and your life experience into your unique superpower, how to understand what you really need to start now and what you don't. You're also going to see how our students have gone from overwhelmed and stuck to confident and profitable. Even with full-time jobs or busy mom lives, this is possible for you too. You're going to walk away with both clarity and action steps today. Now, the restlessness that maybe you feel in your current job, that yearning, it's for something more fulfilling, more flexible, more aligned with your values. That's not a problem. It's a calling. I talk a lot about that here. I actually just started a whole Substack all about this topic. And I remember lying in bed feeling this tug on my heart. I had checked all the boxes. I had the degree, I had the job, I had the title, but I still felt unfulfilled. So if that's you right now, I want you to know you're not crazy. That craving for more means that you are meant for meaningful, purpose-driven work. Imagine waking up each day knowing your work actually matters. You're solving problems, you set your own schedule, you charge what you're worth, you work with clients who light you up, and it's not a fantasy, it's what coaching actually makes possible. And it's why I love coaching. Now, let's take a second. Let's really imagine it. You're doing work that transforms lives. You're known as a thought leader in your space. You get messages from clients saying, "You changed my life. Thank you." You're coaching from your laptop, coffee in hand while your kids play outside, or maybe you're traveling, working on your own team and own terms. No toxic coworkers or bosses. No more Sunday dread. This isn't just about money, it's about building something that aligns with your values and gives you time and location freedom. Coaching is your path to that life. Now, coaching is the most in-demand industry for women today. It is booming right now. Here's why. People are rethinking their careers after burnout and layoffs. And women want personal growth, not just promotions. They want relatable coaches, real women who've been through what they're going through. You are exactly who they need. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be a few steps ahead and willing to guide them. The demand has never been higher. You don't have to fight to be seen. You just have to show up. Um, so let's go through some of the 5 most common myths and let's bust these. Let's talk about what might secretly be holding you back. The first one is I need more experience. Actually, you don't. You need courage, which is hard, I know, and a clear path. And we'll help you build confidence through real practice and support. You are actually bringing all of your life experience with you, plus all the experience you need from your prior careers and your prior roles. The biggest part of this is If you wait, the people that need you just wait for you to put yourself out there. They need you right now. So if you put yourself out there and start helping people, you get that experience by helping and serving others and getting out of your own head because it's truly not about us. It's about the millions of people out there that need us. The second was, I don't want to be salesy. Me neither. That's why we teach how to enroll clients in a way that feels authentic. You're offering help, you're not pushing products. You are solving problems and building trust and relationships. My sales calls are one of my favorite things to do. Before someone gets on a call with me, they already know me, they have watched my videos, and it never feels like a sales call. So I am just helping them make that decision to change their life and giving them a path to reach their goals, which is actually really exciting. The third myth is I need a big audience. Most of our students start with under, 300 Instagram followers. They get clients using personal outreach and clarity. They grow their audience. And also you need to do a lot of one-on-one coaching as well too. So you don't need 10,000 followers. You just need one person to get started. Growing an audience can be done, and we help you do that, but it can't be done by just thinking about it. You have to take action and start helping people. The other myth is there's too much competition. That's true. The market is growing. People are desperate for career guidance right now, but your voice and experience will attract your people. People are struggling. They need you to help them solve problems. Not me. They need you. They also need a path. A common mistake I see coaches make is thinking that coaches answer questions. No, coaches provide a path for their clients to make change in what we recommend 90 days. They need a clear roadmap. And our certified career coaches provide that clear roadmap to their clients because they can then use my proven roadmap and not have to create anything themselves. They start fast, they provide real results with our proprietary success paths and resources. And the last myth is AI is replacing coaches. So let's go deeper on that next. Here's the truth. AI can't replace human transformation. So will AI replace coaches? Absolutely not. This comes up a lot. AI is a tool. It is not a coach. It can create resumes. It can write cover letters, but it can't offer empathy. It can't create clarity or confidence. It can't really be a cheerleader that's going to support you. It can't listen and respond to emotion. You are the irreplaceable ingredient in transformation. AI can support your clients with tools. I teach my clients how to use ChatGPT and I use it myself. Um, but it's not going to guide them. That's your job as a coach. And the best part, we'll teach you how to use AI strategically to save time and offer your clients even more value. I recommend we use AI as a tool. ChatGPT can do that, but what job are they going to apply to? What's their ideal career? We're going to take them on that path in 90 days. ChatGPT can't do that. So that's the important part of not worrying about AI. AI is not going to replace coaches. So what's really holding you back? So let's talk honestly. The thing holding most women back isn't strategy. It's not tech. It's fear. Fear of not being good enough, fear of putting yourself out there, fear of charging real money for your work. But here's what I've learned. Action cures fear. The first time I told someone I was a coach, my voice trembled, but I did it. And every client, every conversation built my belief. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to be willing. You're going to be a little uncomfortable and you're not behind. You're not late. You're right on time. So what career coaches need to shift? So let's talk about where coaching is going now that we're in 2026. We want to make sure that you stay ahead. Career coaching is evolving. So to succeed as a career coach in 2026, you must stop selling task-based services like resume writing. Now, I got started as a resume writing coach. That's what all my friends would ask me to do. I helped all my friends with resumes, and then I started charging for that. Today in 2026, that is a very task-based service. You can actually ask ChatGPT to write a resume for you, right? So instead, career coaches need to start packaging transformations, not just deliverables, not just a 1 hour coaching call, but we want to help our clients transform their lives. we're going to use tools, and coaches in 2026 need to use tools like ChatGPT to empower your clients, not replace you. So we show our coaches how to embrace new tools like creating scalable income streams through group coaching programs, memberships, VIP days. Your expertise matters more than ever, especially when it's paired with modern tools and clear outcomes. So, career coaching thrives in tough economies. There's a lot of job instability right now that creates urgency. There's layoffs, restructures, and hiring freezes that leaves people unsure of their next step. So they seek guidance to pivot or protect their careers. So people do need career coaches right now. We are seeing that. There's also competition for fewer jobs, and it's intense right now. So, with more applicants per position, candidates need career coaches and experts to help them stand out. People also crave clarity and confidence. There's a lot of economic uncertainty that causes stress and fear. So, people reach out to coaches who can provide them a clear plan and hope for their future. And then also, many times these downturns are a wake-up call to finally make a change in their industry, launch a business, or go after a more meaningful career. This is what we've seen. So when the economy is shaky, people do invest in themselves and coaching becomes a necessity, not just a luxury. So what if people don't have funds to pay? So oftentimes there's severance packages, there's unemployment benefits, layoff packages often include cash that people can invest in coaching. There's also reallocation of spending. So as travel, dining, and other discretionary expenses, maybe those decrease, many people will prioritize investing in their future. There's also employer funding coaching. Many companies offer professional development stipends, even as through this economy as well. And then also you need to see that coaching is a high return on investment. So coaching is seen as a path to higher income or faster job offers, making it a really smart financial decision and a lot easier to sell even in tough times. We can also teach our clients how to create side hustles, how to create freelance income. Many professionals are creating new revenue streams, giving them funds to invest in growth. So even in tough times, people find the resources that they need to invest in their future. Okay, so let's get into our 5-step career coach success path. Here's the roadmap that has helped hundreds of women build profitable coaching businesses. So our first one is define your vision and brand. I'm going to go through all of these in a deeper level here, but just as an overview, you're going to learn how to practice with confidence, how to coach real people, get feedback, build testimonials. Then we move into packaging and launching your offer and designing a compelling 90-day coaching package. Then you're going to learn how to set up like a CEO so you can build legal, financial, and onboarding systems. And then our last step is selling with confidence and scaling with ease so you can fill your programs and grow your income. This is a simple path. It's proven. It is what our certified coaches go through, and it's yours if you want it. So let's go into these steps in more detail. Our first step in our roadmap is to define your vision and your coaching brand. So we really start by building the foundation. We're not going to start by posting on social media or creating a website. We're going to start with the foundation, which is, what is your niche? What is your specialization? What is your ideal coaching schedule? We talk about your calendar, your ideal week, and your income goals. And then we talk about your branding identity as well as your messaging as a coach, your pricing, the application that people are going to use to apply to speak to you. And these are all the things that you do that makes your business start feeling real. It's not just a dream anymore, it's a plan. So you have that clarity. The second step, then, we can start practicing with confidence. So here's where you get out of your head and into real coaching. We provide practice clients, coaching session scripts, shadow coaching replays, personalized feedback from me and our mentors. You do not have to be perfect. You just have to start. Confidence is built in motion. The third step is packaging and launching your irresistible offer. This step's a lot easier because you've done step 1 and 2, which most people skip. But we help you design a 90-day coaching offer with a clear promise, a strong price, and launch and outreach scripts, as well as a marketing plan and a key performance indicator tracking plan, which really helps you track metrics, numbers, so you know what's working and what's not working. And this is the phase where your coaching becomes a business and clients start saying yes. Step 4 is you set up like a CEO. So we help you feel legit, no more guessing, no more disorganized chaos. You're going to register your business, create onboarding systems and processes, accept payments through like Stripe or PayPal, and then track income and expenses with our tracking dashboards. So you'll stop feeling like an imposter and start feeling like a business owner with our coaching tools. Step 5 is selling with confidence and scaling with ease. Now you're going to master selling without feeling and being pushy. So we give you our proven sales script. We talk about objection handling tools so you can respond when you're on the call with someone. We go through email marketing and launch templates, as well as a roadmap to grow with digital products, group coaching programs, and VIP days. And this is how our coaches build consistent income and step into their next level of freedom and fulfillment. So let's talk about how coaches make 10K months. First, they start really simple. So when we talk about income, a lot of women think making 10K months is out of reach, but it's actually very doable when you structure your offers strategically. So this is what I teach. Here's how one of our students did it. She had 5 private coaching clients at $750 each, and that was $3,750 per month. Then she raised her prices, added a digital product. So she had 5 coaching clients at $900, which was $4,500, and then 10 digital product sales each month at $97 for a total of $970. That's $5,470 a month, and she hadn't even launched her group coaching program yet. So that was strictly just with one-on-one coaching and digital products. Then the third step then is to add a group coaching program. Now, a group coaching program is going to help you scale your business. We do this because we are limited in our time for one-on-ones. If you're a busy mom like me, I have 3 kids and we're going to all the activities right now, there's limited time. So what we need to do is we need to create this group coaching program so we can still serve, we can still help people, but we're going to be limited on our one-on-one coaching program and be able to build and scale our group coaching program so we can help and serve more people and scale our income. So this is how you scale without burnout. And here's the magic of group coaching. In this example of our client, she had 4 private clients at $1,200. So she was making $4,800 in private one-on-one coaching. She sold 25 digital products a month at $97. So that means she made $2,425 on digital products. And then she had 20 group members that were paying her $300 a month. And so she was making $6,000 per month in her group coaching program. So you can see how this is really going to add up. That's $13,225 per month. And she's working smarter, not harder. You don't need to go viral. You just need a smart plan and steady growth. And this is exactly how I grew my business as a busy mom in those early days. I focused a lot on group coaching program. I even did it on the side of my day job because it only requires 1 hour per week. So you don't have to have a ton of hours in your week to do this. Now, this is a bonus offers. So as our coaches go through the program after they graduate, some then add these things. So they add VIP days, which would be like one-on-one days that you can have with your client, kind of like retreats. There's also workshops and speaking events that you can do as well. So once you build your brand, higher ticket offers become available. So you could do 1 VIP day a month at $5,000. You could do 1 corporate workshop at $10,000 or 1 speaking event at $5,000. This adds an additional $20K in a month with just those 3 offers. And we'll help you create and pitch these too. You don't have to just be a one-on-one coach. We want you to have multiple income streams coming in. Now let's talk about time, because you might be worried you have a full schedule like me. How is this possible? Or maybe you have a day job, and I built all this on the side of my day job, so I get it. But here's how this all fits into a 15-hour a week schedule. On Monday, you can do a couple hours of marketing. Marketing Mondays, I call it, where we batch our social media and our marketing. Maybe you have a video or a podcast you do each week. And then we have 1 hour of admin. This could be email, reviewing metrics. On Tuesdays is our coaching day. So we block out 4 hours here for one-on-one coaching to support our 4 one-on-one clients. And then we do our group coaching call. Like I said, this just takes 1 hour per week. So we serve our group, our community in that 1 hour. On Thursdays, we do sales calls and growth. And so we're really focused on content and launching and selling on that day. And then every day we do 30 minutes of follow-up and client engagement. So you can build a full-time income in part-time hours. This is perfect for moms, professionals, or anyone with a full plate. So let's talk about our 90-day certification path. We do have a 12-week program starting soon. You can complete it in 90 days, but you do have a year to graduate. So the slide says summer. Looks like I forgot to change it, but we are in our next cohort starting soon. It's designed to help you launch your business in 90 days, coach real clients while building your skills, graduate with testimonials and confidence, and use our done-for-you scripts, templates, and offers. Spots are limited, so this is your moment to finally say yes to the calling inside of you. You can see from these examples on the slides, our alumni are getting clients, they're making back their investment by graduation, they're using our systems to help them decrease their stress because they don't have to create anything from scratch. They can use everything that I have. So here's the application process. It's very simple. It's very easy. You submit your application at classycareergirl.com/certification. We'll get back to you in 1 business day. We'll hop on a quick Zoom chat to answer your questions. You'll start onboarding. There are flexible payment plans, and you also have lifetime access to the course. So like I said, you have a year to graduate. So we do recommend, and we have seen really good success rates for our clients graduating in 90 days. So it definitely is possible if you want to make this happen in the next 90 days, but you also could do 6 months, or you could do a year if you want as well. And then you don't lose access after you graduate. We actually give you more stuff. When you become an alumni, you still maintain part of all of our community. All of our community is on Slack, so you can meet the other coaches as well. So we have a Zoom chat. So you apply, we'll get back to you. We'll hop on a Zoom chat so I can answer your questions about the program, give you my personalized recommendation. You join, you start onboarding, and like I said, we have flexible payment plans as well too. So your next step is to apply this week. Apply to book that call so that we can get you set up. We do not teach fancy tech, no complicated funnels. You can do ads. We have training on ads, but you do not need to do paid ads. You just need a clear offer and a connection-focused strategy. We're going to give you our scripts, our email templates, our sales call guides. Most coaches get clients through organic outreach, referrals, and visibility, so there's really no tech headaches. A lot of the mistakes that we see our coaches or new coaches make, not our coaches, but many new coaches make, are trying to do this alone. It's not fun to, be alone and try and figure this stuff out. Another big mistake is like being scared to put yourself out there in your marketing and on social media. And so instead you don't post because you don't know what to say. So that is one of the big things that we do in those first 2 steps that we talked about, is really give you that clarity and confidence to put yourself out there and to have structure and to create a marketing plan. Another mistake is undercharging. And so it's perfectly acceptable, to start on the lower end and to raise your prices. But a lot of times people undercharge because they don't feel like they are an expert or they, are good enough to be a coach. So we help you get over that and kind of give you instructions and support as far as like charging. And I will say, when you do have the different areas, you have a digital product, you have a group coaching and one-on-one eventually, that gives you options. So you have different options for your market, and then you have your free content as well. So there are different options for whoever you come in contact with. And the last mistake is waiting until you feel ready. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be willing, and we'll walk you through every step of the way. So this is Lori Lawrence. Lori took a bold step and she left her corporate job and she left the stability of the corporate life to create a thriving career coaching business. She says the path was not always easy. She is now one of our alumni, so she went through our certification program. She faced uncertainty, self-doubt, and the challenge of building something from scratch. You can actually see her video. I interviewed her on my YouTube page. But through resilience and strategic action through our program, she was able to turn her passion into a profitable and fulfilling business. And she's the one that said, I made back my investment before I even graduated. So it's totally doable, totally possible. And this is Tracy Coates. She merged her legal career and her entrepreneurial spirit with her passion for coaching. And she said she loved the bite-sized pieces of our roadmap that made a big career transition feel manageable and exciting. So this is where I said all of your background and experience is coming with you as a career coach. And people are going to want to work with Tracy over me. And you have to know that. You have to know that your expertise and your history and all that is so valuable as a coach. And then this is Jen Pasticas. She says, well, when she first graduated, she's had a lot more since then because this was a little while ago. But when she first graduated, she said she now had 5 clients and she was fully booked upon graduation. She was writing her second book and growing her podcast. She says, my confidence has increased. I no longer feel nervous on sales calls. I'm ready to raise my prices and I'm excited to launch a group coaching program. I love that. Okay, so let's talk about the elephant in the room. We are not ICF certified. We are proud of that. And here's why. ICF is academic, expensive, and very time consuming. I had one client who was still completing her ICF certification years after she was already certified with Classy Career Girl and getting clients. It also doesn't teach you how to get clients. The amount of coaches I talk to after they've already done an ICF certification and still don't have a business, Jen Pasticas, who I just told you was one of them. There's so many coaches I talk to. Do your homework, everyone here, because I talk to so many people who've gone through ICF and still don't have a business, and then they come here and we help them launch their business. There's also in ICF, there's no governing body for coaching. It is unregulated. So instead here, we focus on real world skills, marketing, and building income. You don't need more degrees, you need clients, and we get you there faster. And that's one of the reasons Karina, who is in the black dress right here, that's why she joined. She was doing ICF, but she also joined Classy Career Girl Certified Coaching Program because she knew I would get her there faster, and we did. So our focus is practical tools. Like I said, real world coaching experience. We only require 10 hours of practice coaching, or ICF has, I mean, I've heard it's over like 100, which is crazy. You do not need that much time. But we see our coaches in those 10 hours go from being worried and scared and not confident to like getting those 10 and having testimonials and confidence and like knowing that they are meant to do this work and knowing exactly how to sell their services and having the clarity on their niche and being focused and all the things after those 10 because they're using our systems and training and tutorials. So we help our clients build confidence, get those clients, and earn while they learn. So you can actually start, like if you apply, we have our chat, you enroll, you can start next week using our systems and training and tutorial with your clients. So that's why we see such results with our clients is they're getting digital products out there. They're getting one-on-one clients very quickly because they can start fast and start earning. You don't have to wait till graduation. Okay, so our grads have spoken at Fortune 500s. They've been featured in Forums. They're booked solid, like we heard from Jen. You'll join a global network of trusted coaches under the Classy Career Girl brand, which is really exciting. Okay, so now we are in the point where you get to ask me questions. I am going to put the link here to apply. So it is classycareergirl.com/certification. And we will make sure we send that in the email afterward as well. But I want to put this in the chat right now. So let's see if I can get this up for you guys, for everyone. So you have it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so www.classycurricle.com/certification. We need you guys to apply this week. Because we are enrolling for our next cohort. We only do this at certain times of the year, so we are not always open. So now would be the time if you want to join us for our next cohort. I do not know when we are going to be opening again. So just a heads up. Apply now, let's chat. And like I said, you can literally be using our systems and our tools and like everything that you need to get clients by next week if you get up and running. Okay. So questions. Now is the time to submit your questions. By the way, that application process I would say 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, it does not take a long time to apply. And they're good questions. Like they're gonna make you think. They're gonna make you, just really make sure that you are clear as far as your goals, what you want to do, why you're doing this. I think, what your vision is. And so they're good questions like anyone should go through and think through. I also promised you my workbook, The Path to 10K Months, Creating Freedom in Your Career Coaching Business, and how to go from no clients to booked out. And that is my gift to all of you guys who are here with me live. So I'm going to post that in the chat as well. Samantha asked, what is the cost to enroll in this program? So we do have multiple different options. So that is why, as you apply, then we get on a Zoom chat and I will go over everything with you. This is like the introduction. And so I will share my screen and personally we'll go through like all of the steps of the program. And so whether you join or not, that is still going to be really super valuable to you as well, to see kind of like the detail of the program and the certification. And then we can figure out which of the plans work best for you because we do have different price points. So that's why I can't tell you. Here's the price. There's different payment options and different programs available that we have. Okay. So some of the questions we get, I see them coming in, keep them coming. Okay, so this program, it is for professional women who want to become certified career coaches. Whether you're transitioning from a corporate job, re-entering the workforce, or building a coaching business just for more freedom and purpose, this is for you. So we're going to go over in the program, we go over our 5-step career coaching framework. So I gave you the overview of that today. And so what we do as we go through the program, we do live Q&As, and we go through the training as far as like what to do on each of those steps in the roadmap as well. We go over how to structure coaching sessions. We go over how to deliver results to your clients, how to attract ideal clients, how to create a 90-day coaching program, how to sell a 90-day coaching program. And like I said, the program is 90 days, 12 weeks long, but you do have a year to graduate. So we do have, many times, people do start the program, life happens, and so they need to switch to the next cohort, and that's totally fine as well, or switch the graduation date. Because we do a graduation. After you graduate, we promote you on our podcast, we promote you on social media, and then you get a spot on our career coach directory as well. So if you go to classycurricle.com/directory, you can see a list of all of our certified coaches up there. And so that's always fun to do as well. And so when you join us and get certified, you'll be listed on there as well. And once you graduate, we'll put all your information up there and people can actually book a call with you on our directory page. So straight to your calendar, and there's no cost for that. This is, we want to promote our career coaches. And part of why I do this is because I'm a busy mom. I'm here in Tampa, Florida. But me partnering with you guys, other career coaches, and helping you get up to speed faster, that allows us to be able to help more people. I'm limited in the amount of people that I am able to help right now. And the travel that I can do, I can't be everywhere. But it's so neat. Like when I can partner with someone, we have coaches around the world. And I just know like even, we have a coach in Ireland, we have a coach in Germany, we have a coach in Australia, like partnering with people around the world and knowing that they're able to support people and help people, and we're making it easier for them to be able to help people as well too. And even Melanie in Turks and Caicos, we have one of our certified coaches in Turks and Caicos, and so it's just so fun to be able to partner with everyone. And for us to reach our mission, I mean, our mission here at Classy Career Girl is career fulfillment for all women. And so, anytime I make a decision or a program or anything, I go back to that. Like, how is this helping us help more women become fulfilled? And so, me partnering with you guys and helping you guys become coaches and making it a lot faster and easier for you to get up to speed and get started and get those clients, that just means we're helping more people together. Okay, how much time do I need per week? I always say 15 minutes a day or 1 hour per week. I mean, if you can get 15 minutes a day or 1 hour per week, you can make progress to become certified. Now, I will say we do structure this so it's perfect for busy schedules because everyone who goes through has something happening in their lives, whether they're a busy parent or whether they're have a day job and crazy busy. Very busy people have gone through the program. So that is not an excuse if you are busy because I'm busy too. I know what it's like. And so this is perfect for busy schedules. I will say it is going to take more time if you're going through certification and building the business at the same time. So you definitely can do this. You can build the business at the same time as you go through certification. You don't have to wait until graduation. But that might take a little bit more than 1 hour per week. It's 1 hour per week to go through, the certification, and then it might take another hour or two if you're actually building and talking to clients and doing your marketing as well. Okay, many of our students do get their first paying clients before graduating as well too. So that's exciting. I just talked to one the other day and she already has a client. We've literally just started. Okay, so let's go to your questions. Okay, now's the time to ask your questions. Malin is here. She's a senior HR and communication specialist and business advisor with HR communication since 25 years. Amazing. Love this background for coaching. She says, I've mentored and coached businesses and employees one-on-one and in real life, but no educated coach. Do you also teach the actual way of coaching, how to plan a session, questions, the deliverables besides the sales and marketing? Yes, definitely. So we do it both. So we do have a module and it's going to be all about the business side. I guess today I talked a lot about the business side, but we also have three other modules that talk to you about how to coach. And so we have 4 specializations. We have business coaching, job search coaching, productivity coaching, and leadership coaching. So you can pick one of those specializations or more than one of those specializations, and we can go through all of this and help you, when we do our Zoom chat, Malin, which we should have one. But when we do that, we can go through, which one would be best for you given your background. And many of our coaches do specialize in more than one as well. So there is like a whole, that's what you would do your independent study on, is, which of those paths you want to specialize in. So you're not just coming out a career coach, but you actually have specializations that are going to actually be able to serve people and help people and solve their problems. And so, yes, then we talk about how to structure a coaching session, how to get those clients results. And then you can also use a lot of coaches really enjoy about the program is I give you all my tools and resources. So when someone signs up to coach with me, and I rarely do one-on-one coaching anymore, but I have a lot of experience doing one-on-one coaching, and I will tell you, the really great process is to be able to have a document that you can share with your client. And so you can use my template of how I share with people. And basically what we do is we have it very structured so that they can see and you can communicate back and forth digitally on like what's going to happen each week. So that's kind of an example of kind of like a deliverable that you would get. So like next week, you could literally use that with a client and have, that template. And that's just really nice. There's a lot of coaches, I will say, out there right now who, and this is a mistake, so don't make this mistake, but they treat coaching as like a Q&A session. And so, and a lot of new coaches do this as well. Like I'm a coach and their client comes for a coaching call and they say, hey, what do you want to coach about today? What's your problem? And they kind of treat it as like an hour of like Q&A and answering questions. Our coaches in our certified career coaching program are taught how to actually make that transformation and teach their clients how to go through a path and how to come out where they want in 90 days, right? So your clients are going to know if they work with you, you have a path, you have a plan, and you actually come to calls prepared and ready to go. So it's not just like, what questions do you have today? It's like, hey, I know the path. I know the plan. I know where you need to go and what we need to do each week so that we can get you where you want to be in 90 days. And I think that's the key difference. We can go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT questions, but what you're going to do as a coach when you have this path and this plan, is the client is going to know and to be able to trust you and know that you have what they need to make that change. So yes, we talk about how to plan for a session, what to say during a session, how to structure a session, in addition to all the sales and marketing. Okay, so hopefully that answered your question, Melon. She says, I have a signature course that's on Kajabi, but I haven't sold any courses because I realize I teach more through coaching and listening instead of teaching and telling. Okay, so if you have a course, then you're all set with let me see if I can go back to our if you have a course and it lives digitally on Kajabi, then in my opinion we could treat that as a digital product. We could treat this that at this level of being able to sell that as your digital product. So it is kind of in your suite of products that you provide. And if you already have something, that's great. If you don't, we help our coaches get up to speed on something digitally very quickly so they have that low price point. And what we love about a digital product, I could do a whole training, and I do have actually a whole training on digital products, but what we love about a digital product is it helps people build trust and build a relationship with you so that by the time after they've gone through that digital product, they already know, like, and trust you. They already know that they want to work with you. They already know that you're an expert. They've spent time with you. You've already gotten them a win. And so we really want to see people go through that digital product and then book a call with you as well. Very similar to what I'm doing here, right? Like we're going to spend, are we at how much time? Okay, so we've spent about 45 minutes together today already, right? So hopefully by now we've built trust, we've built relationships. I know my stuff. I've talked about this for 45 minutes. I've answered your questions. And so that's what we want for you guys too, whether it's in your marketing, and that's what we teach our coaches how to do it as well, or it's in your digital product, like that course that you already have. That is the goal of a digital product is, not only to make sales while you're not there and people, build passive income and be able to sell it while you're traveling or whatever. Like you don't have to actually be there to sell a digital product. But the other main goal is to build trust and relationship with people so that by the time they get on the sales call, they already know, like, and trust you. They already know what you offer. They already want in. They just need that personal touch. They just need to like have that personalized chat with you. Samantha says, can you please email these links to us after the webinar? Yes, we will send you guys an email after the webinar and it will have the application link. I also posted it in the chat and I'll post it one more time too because we do have limited spots in this cohort. And who did that? Okay. I forget. Zoom has all these like fancy things now. Did someone can do the confetti? I didn't know that we could do that now. That's really cool. Okay, so let me try and post this one more time. classycrogo.com/certification. That's going to take you to the page where you're going to be able to apply, book that free call with me as well too, so we can chat and I can answer any of your personalized questions. If you'd prefer not to ask them here, we can chat about it. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Awesome. I love it. Okay. So, if you guys have any other questions, I will send you an email that has all the links. And if you have any other questions, just hit reply to any of the emails. Like I said, I do have a couple spots still available. I think I have some spots on Friday to discuss as well so that you guys can get in before we officially start this cohort. But this has been so fun. Thank you for your great questions. Thank you for joining. I will post that workbook one more time as well because I'm not gonna be able to send that because that's for those of you guys who are here with me live. So definitely make sure that you put that in, that you click that, open that up on your computer as well too. And that is my thank you for you. Go through that. It is an editable workbook, and it is basically step by step on how to build a career coaching business. So that would be my next step for you, as you start to build your business. Okay, awesome. And yes, as soon as you apply, then we will get back to you within the 24 hours, and then to book that call with me as well too. So that would be the next step, is to apply, and then you'll get the link to my calendar as well. Okay, everyone. Thank you guys. This has been fun. Thank you for joining me. Hit reply if you have any questions. Thanks, Joy, for being here. You guys are awesome. I'm excited for you guys to launch your coaching business, and we will see you guys later. Bye, everyone.